Good. How do you think Arsenal are feeling right now? They would have seen Liverpool on Saturday just eke out a victory against Forest under very controversial circumstances. And then today, coming back from a goal down against one of your biggest rivals, and they got to play tomorrow against your former side.
Yeah, I think, I think you're looking at my former team, Sheffield United. They'll probably feel like quite confident going into that. I think they'd have been hoping that, in the way the games have gone, that they would have dropped points. Liverpool, Manchester City would put them in a better position. But realistically, going into the weekend, I think you would have felt that both of the sides would have won. It wouldn't have been this weekend. So I don't think they'll be over disappointed. They'll have had a little taste of thinking, here we go, they've got a chance to drop points. But they've got to perform right till the end of the season. Arsenal, they can't, they've got to just win all of the games. But otherwise, full well Liverpool and Man City are not going to drop many points.
Well, I mean, next week Arsenal could see the two rivals. Well, one of them has to drop points. It could be both, but it could just be one.
Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. I think in the Arsenal dressing room they will still doubt themselves. They've not won anything yet. They were in this position last year and fell away comfortably. Even though they're playing amazing stuff, the manager's done a fantastic job. Like City with the Champions League, until they won it last year, there was always that little bit of doubt. Can they do it on the big Champions League stage? And Arsenal, the squad will still have that. When it really comes crunch time, and City and Liverpool have been there before, are we at that level?
Interesting. So you think there's still doubts in their minds because of... I mean, if you go back 2 years ago, they were almost a shoo-in for the top four, and then they fell short.
I don't think they'll be believing
games.
that they're going to win the title. I think that's the point. I think they'll think we can win the title, but we're probably looking and going, it's more than likely it's going to be City or possibly Liverpool. I don't honestly believe they will sit there and thinking we are the favourites, we are the ones that's going to win it.
Does it suit them? Because last year they were top of the table for most of the season. This year, right now, they're the ones chasing down the league leaders with another team in between in the form of Manchester City.
Yeah, it will suit them. I think it just takes the pressure right off Arsenal because everybody's looking at City, Liverpool, this game next weekend at Anfield. They'll be sat there thinking, well, would we take a draw? What's going to happen in it? So yeah, pressure's slightly off. It was different when the pressure was right on them, when it was Manchester City just chasing them away, making mistakes, and then they did crumble, didn't they, towards the end of the season when it wasn't there. But I think we've got ultimate respect for what Mikel Arteta's done, the way they play football. But it's going to be, let's be honest, I know City and Liverpool are more favourable than Arsenal at this moment in time. Can they win it? Yes, of course they can.
How hard is it just to focus on your team when you're in a battle for the Premier League title? I mean, you would know. I mean, the tunnel vision, you mentioned that about being a footballer and advice to someone like Kobe Manu. What about when you're a player and you want to lift the trophy at the end of the season? Because you must be looking at the other games.
I'll be honest, I say the right things in the dressing room, but I'm bad for it. I'm constantly looking at other people's fixtures, other people's run-ins, even with Watford in relegation battles. I'd be looking at all the other teams have got, how many points I think we need this month. So, I mean, when I was captain at Watford and we were going for a promotion, I was saying to the lads we focus on ourselves, but I was straight on the fixture list and seeing who...
Can't avoid it, can you?
It engulfs you.
You've got to look, haven't you? It's there for everybody to see. You can see straight away what you're going to be up against, what the fixtures are. We asked Son yesterday, didn't we, at Spurs regarding, you're looking and you're watching Aston Villa. He was like, no, we're just going to concentrate on us. And he said, come on, tell the truth.
And they were about to play Villa. They were literally about to kick off as well.
Yeah, I mean, and it's human nature, isn't it? It's there, everything now, every stat, everything's out there. And you've got to just keep performing. You scrutinise every single week. But I don't know who's not going to go check results. The managers say it, don't they, after games? Oh, well, we'll just see what we can do. We can't concentrate anymore. Of course they're looking. They're all looking today. Mikel Arteta will be thinking, what's happening with the game? He'll have his eyes on it for certain.
Yeah, the team bus. I'm sure everyone's shouting out the scores if your rival is playing after you. Yeah. They're all saying, oh, this person's done that, or if you're in the race for the golden boot, a competitor's done it. It has to be. They're humans. They're human.
Yeah, the one team that might not do it is City. It is dependable. If they play to their best of their ability, they win the league. They are so dependent on themselves, the outcome of the season. So they are the one team that I would doubt. They might not be looking at fixture lists or results. It's just how they perform on the pitch.